Ninja is back in Baltimore for the finals.
She is taking this course to school. Yes! 6 weeks ago, we threw a party in Charm City. What? Chucky Ducky Quack Quack! Tonight, we're cruising back into town. Boom! And it's gonna be a smash. My goodness!
I'm gonna drop the hammer in Baltimore.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for being with us once again. I'm Matt Ashman.
And I'm Akbar Villa. Matt, Baltimore has come up big for our Ninjas. Tonight, my NFL buddies have sent over the Baltimore Ravens cheerleaders, the mascot, and of course, their marching band.
Well, a few weeks ago here in qualifying, it was one of the most unpredictable nights we've ever had. And we're expecting another wild one tonight. The course will be longer, and it's going to feature a special new obstacle. For a preview, let's check in with Zuri Hall.
Matt and Akbar, Baltimore is famous for its Orioles and Ravens, and tonight we have a brand new obstacle inspired by the new film, The Angry Birds Movie 2, releasing on the big screen on August 14th. Our athletes will have to fly their way across those 8 tilting objects. There are only small spaces for our ninjas to grab onto. This is gonna be a tough one. And at the end of the night, our top 2 competitors will face off on the power tower. They'll race head-to-head for the safety pass, which gives them a do-over at the national finals. If they fall, they can get out and run the course a second time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Zuri. Well, everyone wants that safety pass heading into the national finals, but some of our big names came up short in qualifying.
They did, Matt, but I expect them to bounce back tonight. We have a deep field that includes top ninjas. Yes! Like Philadelphia's Najee Richardson and the weatherman, Connecticut's Joe Moravsky. Wow! Plus, we got 5th grade teacher, Alyssa Beard. Look at that! And if you need a superhero, we've got Captain NPC, Jamie Ron. We've got a lot of talent here tonight, but this is a very tough city finals course.
Kicking things off tonight, he's Anthony Erdley.
What is that?
Woo! A backflip in a welding mask. Now that's a way to make an entrance. Not only does this rookie have a cool job, he's got a pretty cool family, too.
I've been a welder for about 13 years. I actually got my first job. I was an underwater welder. You've got 50 pounds of scuba gear on. You're 75 to 100 feet down. You have to use a jackhammer. It's dirt, it's grime, it's hard work, all underwater. Welding back topside now keeps me a little bit drier. I'm home every evening, and I get to weld obstacles right in my parents' backyard. My parents have always been my cheerleaders.
And now from here you go up?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it.
I loved my parents since I was 2 days old. You know, 2 days is special for me because, you know, they adopted me.
This is the day that we picked you up from the hospital.
The selflessness to want to choose another life and say, that's mine.
We've loved you ever since.
And for not 1, but 2 people to say that and adopt, not me, but there's 6 of us. May we all look to inspire each other and others to be passionate in life. Amen.
Amen.
My mom and dad have always told me to be my very best, and this course challenges you to be your very best. And I'll do that for them every day.
And there is that very special family, mom, dad, and his sister with her daughter.
Come on, Mac. You can't tell me he ain't jacked up. Oh, he's gonna make some noise on this course.
And he has a big group here from Oneonta, New York, spelling out, Go Ninja Go! And Erdley, a high school track star, gets us off and running on the shrinking steps. And right into the second obstacle, double twister. These swinging handles will twist and turn, and they can eat up a lot of time and energy. Got good power.
Watch out.
Right there.
Watch out. Yeah, there it is. He's hitting them dance moves.
Anthony now heading into dangerous curves. has to climb up and down the curvy boards. Ridley has diverse interests. He's an underwater welder and scuba instructor, but grew up in New York playing football, basketball, and track.
That top board rotates around just like that. And time is always important, especially in the city finals.
And that's especially true this year. Only the top 12, not 15 as in past seasons, will move on to the national finals. Good form there. Good. Now just needs the dismount. And he is through.
Man, you gotta love his energy. He looks so confident.
Well, now facing the balance obstacle, the hazard cones. 4 cones, each set at a different angle, and they will spin on you. These balance obstacles this season have been particularly unforgiving. Seen some hard falls on this one.
All right, here we go. Boom, 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 boom.
Nice. Just skipped the last cone.
Gotta be the high socks. It's the high socks.
Showing some love to the family. So great they can experience this together.
But up next is that one that took him out in qualifying. Remember on Crank It Up, he almost got through, but missed on that final ball.
Go, Ninja, go, Ninja, go! This crowd has gotten behind Anthony Erdley. And the Ravens cheerleaders have joined in.
In qualifying, there were 3 handles. Now there are only 2, so he needs a bigger swing.
Oh, great job. Good job using that body to absorb it. And great power there. Such good use of the full body, trying to conserve the upper body. Another long transfer here.
This is where he fell back in qualifying. Nice. Grab it, and he's got it!
First time facing the warped wall. And he's getting this crowd pumped up. And it's getting him fired up.
The rookie's about to get his first shot at the wall.
Should be able to run right up this warped wall, blowing a kiss to it. He is confident.
Speed is required. He didn't see this in the qualifying. Speed.
Oh, my.
Okay.
I don't even know if he did it in his head.
I like the mini man bun. I like the mini man bun, yeah.
Early, I gotta say his confidence is growing now.
I wish I could grow a little mini man bun like
Again,
that.
he's built his own salmon ladder, spent so much time on it, so he's not gonna be intimidated by this next obstacle. Salmon ladder is first. Then 3 more obstacles standing between him and that buzzer.
5'10", 158 pounds. He's got to fly up these 4 rungs.
Well, this rookie's already exceeded expectations. How far can he go tonight?
Well, I see those lowercase L's. I need to see them uppercase L's.
Okay, but he's done it. He's to the top of the salmon ladder. And he is savoring this. What a great moment for the Erdleys. Now, he'll be the first to try this new obstacle, Angry Birds. You see those odd-shaped objects in front of him, 8 in all, each with handholds in different places.
And they're all at different angles.
Going for the second one.
Got it. Okay, nice adjustment.
And I like him. He's adjusting it so the landing platform is flat on the second handles. Got it. Fingertips.
All right, now we got the side. Now we got to go with the front hold. And this should be the easiest hold.
Got it, but now facing the biggest test on this next transfer, the space for the hands is on the backside. You can't see it. He needs to generate more power, get those hips up. No! The underwater welder gets wet, but makes it to the 8th obstacle. A great way to start tonight in Baltimore.
Anthony Erdley had great energy on the course, and with his supportive family on the sidelines, he got up his first warp wall. But Angry Birds requires real precision. This is a blind grab. He reaches around and gets his hands in the slots, but just couldn't hang on.
Let's go down to Zuri.
Anthony, you were doing your thing up there, but our underwater welder ended up in the water again.
It's my natural habitat, what can I say? And I dreamed it, I lived it, and now I'm here, so you just got to appreciate the experience the whole way through.
I love it. We'll know soon if you went far enough fast enough to make it to Vegas for the national final.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go!
Guys, back to you.
Coming up, round up your friends. And get comfortable.
Stay woke, baby.
The biggest ninja names on the East Coast have come to fight for a spot in the national finals.
ninjas in Baltimore, that's a perfect storm.
Plus, we got a comeback kid.
Yes! Yes!
A Shark Boy.
Okay!
And a Course Crusher.
Ooh, she is a beast!
It's gonna be a big night in Baltimore. On your feet! And it's all coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior in Baltimore, Maryland. And we've got the baseball team's Oriole mascot and the football team's Raven mascot keeping our crowd fired up. And while we were away, 3 more athletes took their shot on this city finals course. Logan Kreglow's an engineer building some of the tallest skyscrapers in New York City. And on the course tonight, the engineer reached new heights, getting up his first warped wall.
That's it right there!
Kreglow came back from a knee injury to qualify for the national finals last year. But a return trip may be in doubt after his run ended on the salmon ladder.
Oh, no! Big fella goes down, man down!
That's frustrating.
Ryan Lee calls himself the nap time ninja because he loves to take naps, even on the course.
Man, he's gonna take a nap every time.
Getting all that rest must have helped because the Philadelphia engineer also got up the warp wall for the first time.
Wake up! This is not a dream!
But seconds later, his dream run did end on the new obstacle, Angry Birds.
Oh! Oh my goodness, night!
Baby Bell, 21-year-old Brooklyn gymnastics coach Eli Bell, was balling early.
Bell looking like a grown man.
Bell's hoping to qualify for the national finals along with his girlfriend, fellow competitor Carter Olson. But his chances looked dim after he took a dive on Crank It Up.
What? How did he miss that?
Well, that was just minutes ago, and now Bell's girlfriend, Carter Olson, has gone from the sideline to the start line. They call her Carter the Crusher. She's just 19 years old, a rookie, and yet here she is in the city finals, and that's her signature crusher move there at the start line. Now waving to her parents, this is an incredibly close family, and they've been through so much.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Come on, Kata. There you go. You got it.
My father is the biggest inspiration to me. He is the best person in the world. He used to work a lot, and then my dad had a heart attack when he was 38. It was completely out of the blue. I was just super scared because I couldn't wrap my mind around it. Now, being older, I understand how actually terrifying that was.
You want some kale?
Since he had his heart attack, he changed his life, which in turn changed all of our lives. We started eating healthier. We started working out more. We go hiking a lot. He wants to be a mountaineer. He wants to be a climber. We like to do all of those things together. The heart attack really taught him and our whole family to enjoy the moment more, and we got closer because of it. I just love him so much, and I'm really glad that he turned his life around and that he's okay now.
Come on, you got it.
My dad is my hero. I want to do amazing things tonight just to make him proud.
And there, her mom and dad, they would not miss this. In addition to her parents, she's got a huge group of friends here in the stands and on the sidelines, along with her boyfriend Eli, who ran just minutes ago.
Yeah, she's the youngest in the city finals, but she is beaming with confidence at 19 years old.
Great start there on the shrinking steps and jumps right into the double twister.
As she grew up as a gymnast, she's really comfortable flying through the air.
And makes it to the second handles. And really good pace here out of Carter. Great efficiency and excellent dismount there.
Oh, look at that! And she's doing my I see you on the dangerous curve.
That's because she fell on this obstacle in qualifying. Almost made it through, fell on that last board.
She is out for revenge right now.
Well, remember, the top 2 women from tonight will move on to the national finals. Normally, you need to make it at least to the 5th obstacle to have a shot.
Ooh, she's fighting it. Come on, use your upper body. You're 5'5", 150 pounds. Get that thing moving. Nice.
As you saw, she does a lot of climbing with her dad. No skills paying off here.
Oh,
no!
Wow, she almost fumbled right there.
This is going to be a challenging transfer. That grip's going to give out. This is where she fell in qualifying.
Come on, you got this. Yes!
Hanging on by a thread, trying to survive this. Carter Olsen did what she couldn't do in qualifying. Remarkable improvement, and credit the efficiency on the first two obstacles to survive dangerous curves.
You can see how relieved she is.
And she's got this Baltimore crowd rocking. Now facing the balance obstacle, the hazard cones. 5-5, you have to be precise with the foot placement here.
Let's go for it, go for it.
Yes! Looked like she ran out of momentum, but collapses onto the landing platform. Points to her parents. They are going nuts. And so is her boyfriend, Eli. This next obstacle is where he fell just minutes ago. It's Crank It Up, a grueling upper body test.
Oh, she's taking a deep breath doing that woo-saw. This is brutal.
Only one woman has ever gotten past this. Maggie Thorne a few years ago.
She'll definitely have bragging rights on her boyfriend if she gets through this. Oh, she lost that grip.
And she's really struggling here with trying to use the full body and using the lower body pretty efficiently there. This could be a long transfer.
But did you see the way she's starting to muscle that up? Muscling it up like that is not the most efficient way to hold it. And you fall down like that.
Carter Olsen crushed by Crank It Out. Still a strong run to the fifth obstacle, and we'll see. That could be good enough to get her to the national finals.
Well, she got her revenge on dangerous curves and then conquered the hazard cones. But Crank It Up is a tough one. She was worn out and barely made it to the second handles and couldn't hang on.
Coming up, we've got big stars in Baltimore, including the Weatherman, the Phoenix, and America's favorite fifth grade teacher,
Miss Beard do her thing.
Plus, two of our top ninjas tonight work together, train together, yes, and are practically family.
And it's something that I'm thankful for every day.
And they're coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to downtown Baltimore. And if you're a Ninja fan, remember, you can get your official A&W merchandise at NBCStore.com. While there, you may want to pick up the new video game, American Ninja Warrior Challenge. Some of our top ninjas like Chris Wilczewski.
All right, ultimate comeback.
And Joe Moravsky have been rocking this game.
Just because this is harder than the show doesn't mean I can't do it. I got this. All right, we're gonna try this again.
And the best part is, you get to hear Akbar and me calling the action. He's tiring out.
You got a soft touch with this. And plus, when you fall, you want to get wet.
I'm gonna go do some pull-ups.
Well, now back on the real course, get ready for some Liang sanity. This is Kevin Liang, a financial trader from New York City, and he's got to be the most jacked guy on Wall Street. It's hard to believe, but he was once a skinny kid. He transformed his body when he went around the globe to find a legendary coach.
Every summer when I was growing up, I traveled to Taiwan, and that's where I met Mr. Taiwan. Mr. Taiwan is a living legend within the bodybuilding community. He won Mr. Taiwan, and then he placed third in Mr. Asia. He took this nerdy, glasses, 110-pound Asian dude and got him jacked.
Dude is straight jacked.
Last year was my rookie season, and unfortunately, what I was known for was my spectacular fall off of the spinning bow ties. After I failed in season 10, Mr. Taiwan encouraged me to keep pushing forward and not to make any excuses.
Come on! Good.
Mr. Taiwan told me to stay positive, to never give up, and to make sure I continue training hard.
Nice.
This year, I'm back for redemption. I won't let you down, Mr. Taiwan.
And Mr. Taiwan will be watching. He's on FaceTime from over in Taiwan. You gotta love technology. The tablet held by Kevin Liang's brother, who's on the sideline with Kevin's girlfriend, plus lots of Liang Sanity fans here in Baltimore. Baltimore, because this is where Liang grew up. 5'9", 165. I don't know how he fits those arms in a suit on Wall Street. Not many brokers look like Liang.
Well, man, I said last year, this dude is straight jacked.
We'll see if he can muscle through double twister. Liang made it to the 5th obstacle in qualifying.
Yeah, that's right, and he'll need to do better than that. You're trying to get to the national finals, and for that, Kevin's going to need to get at least to the 8th or 9th obstacle to have a shot.
He's through the second one.
Mr. Taiwan right there, liking what he's seeing.
And this crowd is keeping up the Kevin chant. It is Liang's sanity. Starts up on dangerous curves. This guy's so dedicated, works in New York as a financial trader, spends so much time at work, finds time clearly to train quite a bit, not just in the weight room, but drives 3 hours to find a ninja gym, and he is making it count here in the city finals. You gotta think a lot of guys there on Wall Street have to be impressed by Kevin Liang.
He can use those strong arms on these final boards. Takes a lot of grip.
And makes it to the final board. As we said, grew up right here in the Baltimore suburbs, was a high school wrestler, and he's through dangerous curves.
Do you see this? Blue Crabs, The Wire, and now Kevin Liang. I like that.
Now an obstacle where the arm muscles can't help the hazard cones.
Come on, run through this like you run through Wall Street.
Good balance, perfect footwork out of the muscle-bound Kevin Liang. But this is where Liang fell in qualifying. He gassed out about halfway through. See if that training with Mr. Taiwan will pay off. Wow, look at that big first move. The stockbroker's stock is on the rise.
Look at that. I mean, goodness.
A swing over to the next handles. Really using the lower body momentum to draw.
The stock market just crashed!
Liang looked good to that point, but comes up short again on Crank It Up. Looks like he has to go back to the gym with Mr. Taiwan. Coming up, this college student's a total shark nerd.
Oh, it's biting!
Now he's ready to take a bite out of our ninja course.
Woo! Yeah, Shark Boy!
Plus,
he's a superhero to every ninja fan. Captain NBC tries to fly his way back to the national finals, and he's coming up.
welcome back to American Ninja Warrior and the Baltimore City Finals. Minutes ago, 19-year-old rookie Tristan Poffenberger lived up to his nickname, the Run Wild Ninja.
He is going wild on the course.
With his screaming family on the sideline and a big crowd from his hometown of Middletown, Maryland in the stands, Poffenberger came out faster than anyone so far. But it caught up to him on dangerous curves.
No! Speed kills and it killed him.
Daniel Eiskamp is part of an a cappella group known as the Mama's Boys.
Our ninjas are in Baltimore.
Eiskamp goes to college at nearby University of Maryland, Baltimore County, and he had a big bunch of friends and family on hand.
Eiskamp looking like a rock star tonight.
But his run ended on a sour note as he came crashing down on Crank It Up.
Whoa! He didn't get it!
New Jersey's Anthony DeFranco missed out of the national finals last year, so he came out on fire, determined to be in the top 12 tonight.
DeFranco's got a little something to him.
The four-time veteran had one of the fastest times to the back half, but his run came to a screeching halt on Angry Birds.
No! You don't have to bring your A game if you're going to get past Angry Birds.
Well, we're right on the water here in Baltimore, and we have a shark sighting, or rather, a shark boy sighting. This is Clayton Mirage. He's a marine biology student, and you can see he's got the shark fin on his head, and he's chomping with his arms because this guy doesn't like sharks. He loves them.
I fell in love with sharks when I was 8. I watched Shark Week for the first time, and that's when I really realized I want to spend my life with them. So, I'm Shark Boy.
Oh, it's biting it! Look at that!
My parents know not to bug me when Shark Week happens. I'm in the basement, downstairs, Shark Week all week.
Look right there, there you go!
I want to work with sharks. I'm putting my life towards sharks. Like, I just love them. They're beautiful, they're fierce, they're awesome. Sharks may love being in the water, but Shark Boy does not want to get wet tonight.
Look
They're Shark Boy's friends and family, all sporting shark fins.
You can see Alan, his college buddy, he's really committed. That boy is wearing a shark suit.
Well, Mirage may look like a nerdy scientist, but he made it to crank it up in qualifying, one of 10 rookies in tonight's city finals.
Throwing up the shark's fin.
Now on double twister, Clayton Mirage really attacking this course.
Well, come on, take a bite out of this one. Interesting to see if the 22-year-old will attack this course with speed.
And Clayton is through.
Nice. Shark Boy's got this crowd in a feeding frenzy.
Mirage is president of the Rock Climbing Club at Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Climbing background should help him here on dangerous curves.
He studies sharks. He should know all about danger.
He's a senior getting his degree in marine biology, wants to work in tiger shark conservation. Makes the move to the final board and having no trouble navigating this third obstacle. And he just ate that obstacle up.
That land shark's giving him a lot of support.
Mirage now facing an obstacle that looks like shark teeth, the hazard cones. Just like a shark, you gotta keep moving.
Dun, 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 dun. Woo! Great footwork there. Well, he had the speed of a shark there.
Clayton Mirage closing in on crank it up. This is where he fell back in qualifying. Such a challenging obstacle, just a gauntlet for that upper body. But we're seeing the ninjas, the good ones are using their full body just like that, kipping, trying to preserve some of the arm strength.
That's right, sharks attack. Attack it. Nice.
Good air there out of Clayton Mirage using that 6-foot frame. This shark nerd proving he's a dangerous predator on the course. Now can he absorb it on this landing? Nice. And he's through. Now Shark Boy will face his first warped wall.
He ran track in high school. Let's see if he can sprint up a 14.5-foot wall.
And he's done it. I think we're going to need a bigger course. Clayton Mirage on the back half. Yes, Shark Boy.
Dun, dun, dun,
look
dun,
at that
dun,
smile.
dun, 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 dun. Go get it.
And he's swimming to the back half.
And Matt, this scientist is becoming a superstar out here.
And Shark Boy now staring up at the salmon ladder.
Matt, forgive me for this dumb question, but do sharks eat salmon?
Some do, and there's actually a salmon shark. And that's what Mirage is on this obstacle. And he's flying through. Oh, a little miss, but he's through. Now the obstacle no one has yet figured out. Hey, he's a scientist. He studies animals. Perhaps he can figure out the secret of these angry birds. Oh,
nice.
my.
Looking good. Getting closer.
His buddy in the shark suit hanging on his every move. Woo! Here it is, the transfer no one has made tonight. The blind transfer. The Angry Birds bites back. But what is this? It's a shark attack. His buddy joining him in the water. Yeah! A celebration in the pool under the Angry Birds. That was a strong run. The question, was it enough?
I don't know, Matt, but there's a shark in the water.
Coming up, a year ago, her ninja career looked over.
And I just collapsed.
She is in a lot of pain. But Angela Gargano fought her way back.
This year is all about redemption.
Now she's aiming for Vegas. We'll see her run next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior in Baltimore. And this city is showing us some real love. The Ravens cheerleaders and mascot are cheering on our ninjas tonight for the city finals. And while we were away, 3 more athletes took their shot on the course. Cara Polillo hosts the Ninja Babes podcast, which features Ninja's top women competitors.
Ninja Babes got this crowd fired up.
The New Jersey native was making her 2nd straight appearance in the city finals. But just like in qualifying, the party ended for Polillo on the dangerous curves.
Danger, danger!
Alex Goodwin works at an exotic animal rescue center in Bolton, Massachusetts. And the rookie who calls himself the Natural was an animal on the course.
He is not messing around. The Natural showing off his natural strength.
He raced to the warped wall and then raised the flag.
Put your right hand over your heart. Wow!
But that flag maneuver may have wasted some of his strength as he fell seconds later on the salmon ladder.
No! He got an N for the flag, and he gets an F on the salmon ladder.
6'5" college student Ryan Ratazzi is the night's tallest competitor.
Looking like Ivan Drago or something.
The two-time Ninja veteran made it up the warp wall for the first time.
You big time, then go do it. I see you, big fella.
But even with the Raven on his sidelines, Ratazzi couldn't get past the Angry Birds.
No!
As the Angry Birds rears its head, the Raven seems to feel bad. On the course right now and galloping across the hazard cones, this is the stallion, Mike Salenzi, 32-year-old gym owner out of Chicago. And check out his all-star posse on the sideline: Ethan Swanson, Flex LeBrec, Grant McCartney, and Chris DeGangi. His ninja buddies, most of them from Chicago.
I can't wait to see all four of them next week in Cincinnati.
Now on to crank it up, 7-time veteran. 3 times he's made it to Vegas.
Nice.
Good power,
Great
though.
use of the body. That's exactly what you want. Utilize that momentum to help you get the power up.
Good transfer. And again, take your time in between it. Be efficient during it. Minimize the time you're on. Crank it up.
He looks as strong as a stallion.
Let's go, Stallion! Let's go!
Ooh, boy, he almost got hit in the chin. Uh-oh. There we go.
Salenzi is through. And the 4 horsemen trying to keep him going. Speed to that 8th obstacle may very well be important with Angry Birds proving so challenging. It's time for the stallion to run wild.
Come on, stallion. All right, needs a little bit of horsepower to get up that one. Yes!
Salenzi, though, looking exhausted, but he's got to keep pushing, and that's a veteran move. In the finals with so few finishers, it's often about getting the furthest, the fastest, and getting to Angry Birds quickly tonight could be the key to Vegas.
He's not going to rest long here. He's going to go right into the salmon ladder.
And making his ascent. He is looking tired, but wants to reach the start of Angry Birds.
Come on. He looks gassed. He's feeling it.
And he's got it. And that is key. Got to this point quickly. Now can catch his breath and think about solving Angry Birds. And he is really looking fatigued now.
All right, Mike, one at a time. Keep him going when you're up there. Take your time.
It's intimidating. It's undefeated. It's crazy.
No one's gotten past this yet. Could the veteran Salenzi be the first to crack the code?
Matt, this obstacle is not only angry, it is evil and diabolical.
These transfers so hard, blind hand placements, precision.
Here we go.
Endurance. This is the one no one has made tonight.
I got a feeling. I got a feeling. Oh! He just had the feeling.
Stallion just couldn't hold on. Flipped out on Angry Birds. But the veteran was smart. He made it to the 8th obstacle quickly, and that could be the difference on a night like tonight. And his friends giving him a 4-horse salute. I think they believe the Stallion is riding to the national finals. Up next is one of the great comeback stories of the season. This is Angela Gargano, a gym owner and fitness model from Rhode Island who destroyed her ACL on the course 1 year ago. But a few weeks ago in qualifying, she made her triumphant return. And she is taking off the brace.
Oh, yeah, she's ready for a comeback, Matt.
Qualifiers was a super emotional run for me.
She is pumped.
Every single dismount that I made, I was in tears.
This will be her first high dismount. That's it.
I felt the emotion. I put myself back in those shoes when I couldn't walk, and I realized, wow, this is pretty incredible how far I've come.
Guard, yes! Yes!
This year is all about redemption. I trained my entire year to come to semifinals and show everybody what I have.
11 months of rehab, and here she is. This means so much to her.
The injury is behind me, and I'm back, I'm stronger, and I'm just ready to completely crush this.
Gargano has a big group of supporters back tonight. A couple of the other city finalists, Abby Clark and Cara Polillo, on the sideline for her.
Let me tell you, ACL injuries are so tough to bounce back from. It is so amazing to see her in the city finals just a year later.
And look at the smile on her face, and still celebrating just like she did in qualifying. Now on to the double twister.
Gargano was a gymnast at Rhode Island College, and it's a perfect time to use that skill set here.
This woman has rebuilt her body, and she was featured on the cover of Women's Health magazine as one of America's fitness stars. You have to think she's concerned about this landing. And this is a long dismount here. Has to be in her mind.
Come on.
But look at that. Oh, a dismount with style.
She is having fun.
Her friends have the cat ears and the cat shirts on. Gargano has 2 cats at home. They are her good luck charms. And the crowd chanting meow. But now facing dangerous curves. It was a new obstacle this year, and if you have an idea for an obstacle, go to ANWNation.com to submit for our Obstacle Design Challenge. You might see your creation on the course next year. Great ascent there, 5'1", 126. Such power for this woman.
Gargano looks good.
Using that full body, getting that rotation, fighting it.
This obstacle was brutal in qualifying. It knocked out a third of the competitors. But these athletes tonight are a lot better on it.
Gargano looking strong, working her way down. Right here, got to get the hips up.
Nice.
Great job.
Nice.
Great transfer.
Nice.
And Gargano looks like she's going to do it again.
She ready.
Got it.
She ready.
But up next, the hazard cones, where she fell in qualifying.
And she looked very unsteady on that rebuilt knee.
And the injury has to be on the front of her mind right now. No room for error, gonna have to likely step on all 4 cones.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Gargano holding on. Yes! With the ridiculous
save. Tremendous save on that upper body. She looked like she was already in the water and saves it.
Man, I gotta see that again. I mean, Gargano barely made it to that last cone, but look at her fight. She pulled herself up and kept her run alive.
That knee has been tested, and it is sound. But now she'll need to rely on upper body strength for this next obstacle. Crank it up.
Her adrenaline is pumping. It's at an all-time high.
And this is where that gymnast can show her power here.
28 years old, and she is fit. Look at how she keeps the torso really tight and lined up.
Now she's fighting it. This is going to be a long transfer at 5'1".
Former gymnast, though.
Got to absorb it.
Former gymnast. She knows how to absorb it. She knows how to make the transfer. See it? Oh!
Gargano comes up short on Crank It Up, but a gutsy performance, making it to the 5th obstacle on that rebuilt knee.
I love the joy she brings to this course. She had some great moments out there tonight, but on Crank It Up, she just didn't generate enough swing. But we'll see if that was good enough to get her to the national finals.
I can't believe I got to the balance, so I'm so pumped right now. Well, I feel amazing right now. I feel amazing. Woo!
Coming up, there's a storm a-brewing. The weatherman, Joe Moravsky, hits the course next. Plus, it's our 40-foot finale. The Power Tower. Who's gonna grab the ultimate prize to have in Vegas?
My goodness!
There's still a lot more fun to come on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior. You can't come to Baltimore without getting some crab legs. And our friends at the Chop Tank restaurant are coming up. She's a leader in the classroom and a killer on the course.
Give Miss Beard an apple.
5th grade teacher Alyssa Beard is up next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior. We're right on the water at Baltimore's Inner Harbor, and we're about halfway through our city finals round, and so far, it's been all about the 8th obstacle.
Yeah, that's right. None of our ninjas have been able to fly past the Angry Birds. This obstacle is the story tonight. and everyone's starting to take notice, even the characters from the movie. Impressive rookie Connor Galvin made it to the power tower in qualifying. And though he had his 93-year-old grandfather Ducky on the sidelines for good luck, Galvin couldn't fly past these birds tonight. Oh! Garrett Lamb's a Rhodes Scholar with 2 degrees from Harvard. Got it! But he couldn't outsmart these birds. Oh! And even one of our most experienced ninjas, 9-time veteran Chris Wilczewski, couldn't handle this new obstacle. No! 13 athletes have been knocked out here already. Wow. But it can't be beaten. Watch how one of our course testers got through this. On that critical blind grab, he controls his swing and lands softly so the momentum doesn't pull his hands out of the slots. With the top ninjas coming up, I think someone's gonna break through.
Well, perhaps it'll take a woman to solve this problem. And up next, it's Alyssa Beard. The Massachusetts school teacher is one of our strongest athletes. She's qualified for the national finals the past 3 years and is one of only 2 women to finish stage 1 in Vegas. She's got a ton of fans here in the stands in Baltimore. Plus, down on the sidelines, her sister, mom, dad, and boyfriend, James the Beast McGrath.
And Alyssa Beard really wants to get back to Vegas to get redemption for falling on the first obstacle on stage 1 last year.
Now on to double twister. Running last among the women, Alyssa knows what she needs to do. To be in the women's top 2, has to at least get to crank it up. If she gets past it, she's going to the national finals.
Matt, I think Alyssa Beard can absolutely do that.
Quickly through the double twister.
Yeah, even Santa loves Miss Beard.
Well, a trip to Vegas would be a great early Christmas gift. But she's going to have to earn it. Up next, the dangerous curves. Beard has a background in gymnastics, track, and field. And since she started ninja competition 4 years ago, she's established herself as one of the best. And already to the top here.
Good, nice, yeah! 5'4", 125 pounds. She got through this in qualifying.
Running with the calm urgency. Now, to be in the women's top 2, the time to be aware of is the 1 minute 45 seconds to crank it up, set by Abby Clark. That's the second fastest time. If Beard beats that, she is in. Good transfer.
And this one's going to be close. I don't think she's aware of the time, though.
Makes the dismount, and she's smiling, but you're right, no sense of urgency. Now facing the hazard cones.
It's not happening. She's not going to beat that time. Nice. Oh, hold on.
A great save.
She says that was close.
Still stays alive, but she's put the pressure on herself. She now must finish crank it up, and no woman has gotten through it tonight.
This is where she went down in qualifying. She fell while swinging to the final set of handles.
She would be just the second woman ever to get past this obstacle. Maggie Thorne was the first. This is a long transfer, though, for the 5'4" Beard. Look at her getting those hips, generating the power.
Great spatial awareness.
Got it! Oh, my! Look at the power there.
Nice. Man, she's going to have to start teaching geometry in the 5th grade with those angles.
She just drove those handles up past parallel. What power out of Beard! Just needs one more move. This is it.
Nice.
Got it! Alyssa Beard.
Push back, push back, push back. Push back. Okay.
There it is. Alyssa Beard, the second woman ever to get through Crank It Up. And she's earned another trip to the national finals. And she can take a breath. And look at the smile on her face. She just said, this is fun.
Yes, it's fun, ain't it? It's fun.
Now she'll take on the warp wall, and she's done this before.
Shoot, Santa's cheering for her. He's having fun. And Miss Beard, can I raise my hand and say something? Can I say something? You are amazing. Go get it. Go get it.
How remarkable would it be to have a woman be the first to hit the buzzer here on this field where no one has made it past the 8th obstacle, Angry Birds?
I would lose my absolute mind.
And she's pointing at those Angry Birds. She'd love to get past them.
And this crowd already loves Alyssa Beard. If she can get past Angry Birds, they will go nuts.
Just take a breather. You got
First, she has to get up the salmon ladder, and she's done this in the past.
Well, this is where you got to go to the chalkboard, and you got to ask yourself, do you have the technique? Do you trust the process? Write it out.
Nice! And right now, she's matched every ninja in our field. While teachers are smart, you know she's been watching. Has she figured this obstacle out? Rookies, veterans, no one has been able to do it so far. Can Alyssa Beard break through? Makes that first transfer.
Come on.
Got it! Okay, come on, come on. Front grab. Pay attention. Pay attention.
Come on, can Beard be the first? This is the big one, the blind grab. Oh! Does as well as any ninja tonight, showing why the women are truly standing out at Ninja Warrior. And we're going to see her in a couple weeks at the National Finals.
Look, she got through cranking up when the pressure was on. But watch her fingers on the blind grab. She only got her left hand in the slot. The right hand didn't get high enough. But still, a great run by Miss Beard.
Let's go down to Zuri.
Alyssa, I know you had some trouble in Vegas last year. How badly do you want another shot at Vegas this year?
Historic Baltimore Harbor, where it's the semifinals round of American Ninja Warrior. Next week, we'll see Flex LeBrecq and Grant McCartney in Cincinnati, the last of our city competitions.
Oh my gosh! Shut him up!
Then set your calendars for August 26th. Oh! That's when we kick off the national finals in Las Vegas. A 4-week television event where one competitor could win $1 million. Well, our next athlete has already secured his spot in Vegas because he won the speed pass back in qualifying. So now he can run with no pressure and try to get back to the power tower to win the safety pass. This is Dave Kavanaugh, the Massachusetts firefighter known as the King of the Walk-Ons. You can see it on his shirt, all the cities where he's traveled to be in the walk-on line. So it's probably no surprise that he likes to stay mobile.
Just about a year ago, my wife and I decided to give up on the apartment life, and we bought a van.
Van life.
We decked it out completely. We have solar panels to power, lights, running water, we have propane gas stove, we have a bed that turns into a table for friends to come over, and 2 dogs. And that's pretty much our home in a nutshell.
Taking a shower, you had to get used to it. We have to kind of take the counter apart, and you have to move our clothes storage device out of the shower, and you have to turn that, you have to put the thing on, you have to put the propane on.
And that's our shower.
It's a long process.
I think a lot of people rubbing shoulders like we do all the time might think that it's crazy. Numbers.
Wake up.
My favorite part is definitely the fact that we can take it anywhere. My whole life comes with me. If I want to go to a ninja event, I get to bring my home and live how I want.
On the road again?
We love living in a van. We wouldn't change it for the world.
And there's Jenny. She's out of the van and on the sidelines tonight. Got a big group of students here from his gym up near Boston.
If he can just let it fly here, he's already in the national finals. So this is all about getting back to the power tower.
He's running with nothing to lose and everything to gain. A chance at the safety pass. A do-over on stage 1 or 2 if he falls. He's right through double twister. Not even a pause as he heads into dangerous curves. Not all our Speed Pass winners could take advantage of this pressure-free run. Drew Dreschel and Daniel Gill did make it back to the power tower, but Hunter Gerard and Sean Ryan went fast and fell, so you never know. If he doesn't get past Angry Birds, just needs to have one of the top 2 times. And right now, his good friend and coach at his gym, Lucas Reale, has the time to beat at 2 minutes, 46 seconds. And Kavanaugh running like he wants to beat that. Kavanaugh Fireman runs a ninja gym. Many of the students out here watching. And right into hazard cones, no problem. Now on to crank it up. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost walked right up the platform there. Good save.
Kavanaugh's 5'8", 150 pounds, but he is powerful. Look at him. He is in a zone. Oh! He almost lost it. It's a longer Lachey.
And Kavanaugh really powers through the second handles. Good transfer. And he's through. Dave Kavanaugh's just rolling through this course. Outstanding take on the warp wall. The crowd chanting, beat that wall. And right up it.
Man, he ran up that wall like he wants the fastest time.
Points to the 78 on his sleeve. He spent 77 days in the walk-on line, but he's more than the king of the walk-ons this year. He's proven he's one of the best ninjas out here. Kavanaugh on pace to have the fastest time, and that's bad news for Najee Richardson. Najee would be bumped out of the top two, and his shot on the power tower. Right now, Lucas Reale has the top time, but his boss, Dave Kavanaugh, about to blow it away if he can get up the salmon ladder.
Just needs to avoid a mistake. 4 runs, and he's on the power tower.
And look at him annihilating it. Woo! And he's done it! Dave Kavanaugh did what he needed to do, got here in the fastest time, so he's going back to the power tower. His wife believes he can do it, and so does this crowd.
And look at him trying to figure this one out.
Not a single one of our ninjas has made it through this yet. So many of them watching Kavanaugh now. Kavanaugh not looking confident, but gonna give it his best shot. Can he be the one?
Man, he can do this.
Lands that first transfer. This crowd on their feet. And makes the next one. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Watch that right hand.
This is it. This next transfer, the blind grab. No one's gotten this yet. Not much momentum here.
Oh, come on, you gotta get that momentum. Man!
Well, Dave Kavanaugh was the last hope to get through Angry Birds, and he didn't do it. But the good news, had the fastest time to this point, so he's going back to the power tower.
Kavanaugh had that speed pass, so he could just go for it, and he did. Had the fastest time to Angry Birds, and then, like so many others, he got his hands inside the slots on that blind grab, but just couldn't hang on.
And getting a hero's welcome on the sidelines, but no time to rest. Well, it's been one of the most unpredictable nights in Ninja history, and it's not over. We're headed to the power tower, and we're definitely gonna get a buzzer. And an incredible matchup, 2 men who are co-workers, friends, and as close as brothers racing against each other with the safety pass on the line. And that's next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Baltimore, where it's been an unpredictable city finals. Never has one obstacle so dominated the way Angry Birds has tonight. 22 competitors tried it, none succeeded. But we're finally going to get a buzzer because we're headed to the power tower. On a city finals course where speed was the salvation, it's only fitting a race will end our night.
So it's Dave Kavanaugh, the king of the walk-ons, taking on the youngster, Lucas Reale. Pretty amazing. These two work together in the same gym in Massachusetts, and they're our top 2 competitors tonight. They're very similar in size, but Kavanaugh is 13 years older.
And they're headed to the start line in a unique situation with the boss racing against one of his employees, who's also one of his best friends. But you know they both want that safety pass.
The safety pass is coveted. It's worth its weight in gold. I love Lucas, but I've been working at this a long time, and I'm coming out on top.
Kavanaugh crushed the power tower and qualified. Dave Kavanaugh finally gets his moment. But now it's a new design that tests upper body strength. 11 handholds around the outside lead to ladders suspended on bungee cords 40 feet high, which lead to that buzzer.
Just because Dave's my boss certainly doesn't mean I'm gonna go easy on him. I want this safety pass.
They're now in position at the start. Kavanaugh's got his wife Jenny leading the cheers for the gang in red. Reale has his girlfriend here along with that big group wearing the blue, but really, this is one big family. How much has the student learned from the teacher? We're about to find out. With the safety pass on the line, it's time to go racing. And they're off. Kavanaugh flying down the rope, first to the rings.
Oh, Shauna, but Lucas right behind.
Oh, Reale missed. And Kavanaugh starting to pull away.
Oh, and Reale missed another ring.
Dave now on the cones, but here comes Reale. Reale trying to get back in it, but so far behind. Kavanaugh on the first ladder.
How is this 33-year-old whooping this young fella like this?
Reale, though, not giving up, both on the ladders now.
But they're slowing down.
Kavanaugh just needs the dismount. Oh, my! Gets the buzzer. Dave Kavanaugh, the king of the walkouts, no more. He is the king of Baltimore. And there's Lucas Reale hugging his mentor.
What a night for Dave Kavanaugh. Can you imagine? From walk-on line to speed pass, now the safety pass. Let's take another look. Kavanaugh took the lead early, but it was not one, but two missed grabs by Lucas that clinched it. Reale scrambled to close the gap, but it wasn't enough to catch Kavanaugh. And now, the King of Baltimore has a huge advantage at the national finals.
Let's go down to Zuri.
Dave, congratulations again. You conquered the Power Tower in qualifying. You've conquered it tonight at City Finals. How does it feel?
It's really overwhelming. There's many stronger ninjas than I am, and to be here was, pretty special.
So humble. I love it. And the funny thing is, for Lucas, you're a boss and a teacher, but you clearly didn't teach him everything. Lucas, how did it feel to go head-to-head with your boss?
It was terrifying. First things first, he's a beast. Like, how am I supposed to contend with this? But also, my job's on the line. So, come on.
Does Lucas still have a job?
Oh, of course, forever.
Congratulations on the Power Tower. We'll see both of you guys in Vegas. Awesome job tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Zuri. While we roll through the final results for Baltimore, check out Akbar's Baja Bia Moments.
Okay, here we go. I bet you didn't know Matt and I joined the marching band, the Ravens marching band.
And I think I showed once again I have no musical or dancing skills.
All right, we've been talking about Angry Birds all night. But remember the angry penguin that attacked me a few weeks ago? What? Well, tonight, the Penguins owner, Richmond zookeeper, Justin Anderlin, ran the course, but only made it to the 5th obstacle. You gotta fly like you're a penguin. Flap, 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 oh! And that means Anderlin and that devil penguin will not be going to Vegas.
Well, there's a little revenge for you.
What?
Rock Bar Boss, Bill and Zuri Hall, I'm Matt Eisman. We'll see you next time on American Ninja Warrior.